I guess the biggest question for fans right now is how's the foot doing? Is it kind of give us a status report on that if you could?
It's doing really well. I think it's progressing every day.
Uh-huh.
Less soreness every day, so it's doing well.
After the season ended, I guess how long was it before you could actually kind of start playing on it and stuff? Just drills, pickup, that kind of stuff. Pretty long time. They're pretty cautious with it, right?
Yeah, extremely cautious. I mean, I'm not in drills still. I'm still just in rehab.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got on the court yet. I warm up with the team. I do all the exercises, but at a lower pace,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be progressing a lot in the next month in August
Mm-hmm.
probably.
When do you think they'll be able to give you the full go ahead for you can do anything you want kind of thing?
It's probably gonna be 2 months.
2 months.
Probably 2 more months until I get the full go ahead.
So we're looking like mid-September.
Maybe so.
For gold.
Yeah.
Kind of frustrating not being able to play on this European trip.
Yeah. It's frustrating, but at the same time, I'm just glad to be going and be able to bond with my team in Europe. So I think that's even the bigger piece, to see how everybody's going to play and how everybody plays together.
Right.
But even more so off the court, us bonding, us just acting as a team and setting the foundation on this trip.
The foot condition, this was something you'd had back in high school a little bit, or if you could take me through that a little bit. It was something that had bothered you previously before you needed the surgery, or?
Not at all.
Oh, not at all, okay.
It actually never bothered me.
Never bothered you?
It never bothered me. It just flared up towards the end of the freshman year and then surgery.
Okay, I thought there had been some lingering issue, but it just came out of nowhere on you. And I guess when it happened, were you kind of just, the surgery was the only option, I suppose, or could you have also just chosen to rest it, or?
Surgery was the only option to correct it in
Mm-hmm.
terms of putting the bone back together, but otherwise it was not going to grow back together. And I mean, at this point, it's growing really well and healing really well. So, I mean, the surgery was the best route, I think.
So the bone had sort of been, you played with the bone kind of out of place for like your whole life? Okay, I guess that's what I was hinting at. It was sort of something that you had your whole life, but it never bothered you.
Yeah.
What do I call that? That's just does it have a technical term? How the bone?
They called it a non-union. That's what it's called when it's totally broken in half.
Okay.
So and non-unions are the rare ones. So
Okay.
I had a rare case, but I had the best doctor too. So
Was it Dudick?
it was actually Dr. in Charlotte.
Oh, okay, he's good too.
Dr. Henderson, yes.
So looking back now on your freshman year and stuff, I mean, what are your thoughts on it now? You feel like it was a great experience, and what do you think you kind of took away from that first year, even though you got hurt at the end?
I think I learned a lot. I think I felt like the freshman year was a good test for me to see where I was more than anything mentally, in terms of going through my ups and downs. I didn't know what those were going to be like, but I found out quickly, and I think it was the first year that for me and as for all the freshmen prepared us for the second year, for the next 3 years, because now we know we're going to go through ups and downs, and we know for the most part how to pull ourselves out of them and how to keep battling through, even when we go through the downs.
Now, you surprised me, and I think some fans too, last year with your ability to play a lot at the point guard spot. I can remember when I went to see you at a high school game. I think it was in your state playoffs or something, and I kind of left the game thinking, "Oh man, he can't play point guard at the college level."
Yeah.
No offense, I saw a couple. They were like full court pressing you, and I don't think it was one of your better games, but it shows you how much I know, because I was like, I don't think he can play point guard. But last year, I thought you really looked comfortable at point guard. Did you always believe that you could play at the college level, and do you see yourself, I guess, playing one as we move? Your career goes on here.
Yeah, I think I was pretty confident that I could play it, even though I didn't know how intense it was and how intense it wasn't going to be. I thought I could play it, and but I still feel like I have so much room to improve at the point guard position, because it's not my strong position, and I'm just going to keep trying to learn from John Tell and Coach Bennett how to play that position to the best of my ability.
Random question time. How many times a week would you say people tell you you look and sound like Barack Obama?
Yeah, I actually hear that. I hear that a lot.
A lot?
I do.
Okay, so you like that comparison, or?
I do. I have a lot of respect for President Obama.
So you're voting for him?
Yeah, definitely.
Because whenever your teammates go on the radio show with Coach, they get asked like if one guy on the team could be president someday. They always mention your name.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure, though, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but I like pressure.